John O'Rourke, you've been here more than 20 years restoring Mount Vernon's historic buildings as a master carpenter. I think that means you've been restoring about 300 years of history, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
And one of the things that you probably have seen over the course of the last 20 years is that many of Mount Vernon's buildings are at a tipping point where truly we might go beyond a place of repair.
Yeah, certainly we have to be very vigilant right now. We are at a point where if we don't catch wood that's in this condition before it gets this far along, when we can still just treat it and put new covering on it and try to save it, we are going to start losing more and more Washington material.
Now, just as you pointed there, I thought I saw a piece of this historic George Washington timber fall behind the paper.
I hope what you saw was a piece of this timber fall behind
I
there,
hope
but
so too, but doesn't it point to the fact that we're losing more of it every day?
we are, and we have to be very careful. As I said, this is original here, this part of the building, and we have treated this pretty heavily, and now we don't normally use tar paper like this to cover our buildings. We like to let them breathe, but this building's a little unusual. It's one of the only buildings on the estate that is knogged. It has brick knogging between the framing, and we want to make sure that that never gets wet so that it would hold moisture against the wood framing. So we're doing this here. And everything I'm doing here is really kind of temporary to just stabilize things and hold it until we have a chance to get in and do it, evaluate the building further and do more major repairs sometime in the future.
So you're stabilizing the building now. What's preventing you from going and restoring the building?
Money for one thing.
Okay, so
need,
if we can get this challenge grant, you'll have the money to go beyond stabilizing to actually restoring this
yeah,
building.
that would be great. Yep.
We'll try hard for you, John.
All right, thanks.